Sharks ripping through bait in Florida. Lobsters speared beneath the crystal waters of the Bahamas. And deep in the Amazon, a predator crawls into camp while they sleep. This is Catch and Cook Survival, where every meal must be earned and every mistake can cost you everything. And each one ends with a bite you'll never forget. In the turquoise waters of the Bahamas, Louisa and Jimmy from the channel Fishing with Louisa set out for a day that defines their channel's spirit adventure, ocean life, and the art of catch and cook. From Old Bahama Bay to the remote sandy key, they plan to dive for lobster and conch, then prepare everything right on the island. The Caribbean sun marked the start of their mission. Their journey began off the coast of Grand Bahama, guided by Captain Kenny. The plan was simple: gather lobster, conch, and fish straight from the reef, then cook them fresh on the sand. With calm weather and clear visibility, the ocean looked perfect for diving. Jimmy was first in the water. Beneath him, the seafloor shimmered with pink-lipped conch scattered across the sand. Within minutes, he filled his bag enough for lunch, but not more than they needed. Taking only what you'll eat is a rule he and Louisa always follow. Sustainability is a quiet discipline beneath every dive.
The current's really moving real strong right now. We've already got about a dozen conch, which is more than we need. We've only been out here a couple minutes. I think it's time to go ahead and run out a little further, try to get some lobster, because we have what we need for lunch for conch, maybe even a couple extra for dinner.
Next came the lobster hunt. Louisa loaded her Hawaiian sling, a legal spearfishing tool in the Bahamas, and searched along coral edges. Movement flashed beneath the rock. One clean shot later, a large spiny lobster surfaced.
Good
job!
Haha, right in the eye.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah!
Not far away, a triggerfish drifted too close. Jimmy took another precise shot, adding variety to the day's catch.
Triggerfish for dinner! Ooh, that's a good one too.
Before surfacing, they spotted a giant sea turtle gliding nearby, a reminder that in the wild, respect is just as vital as skill. When the cooler filled with lobster, conch, and fish, they headed for Sandy Key, ready to turn their catch into a feast. On the beach, Kenny showed how to twist off the lobster tails and clean the conch by cracking a hole near its spiral.
The shell there, the top of the shell, the head, you see how easy that flips off? And then you have your tail. I'm gonna show you something else. We're gonna have to do that tail in a minute. We're gonna have to take that little poop vein out, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna show you on a couple here. Again, we're just cutting around there. Once you have it cut, flips right off. Really, really easy. And then the most common way that people clean the lobster is what Louisa's about to show you right now, by twisting them.
Yeah, all you have to do is just grab it like this. Make sure you wear your gloves because they're spiny. And just twist it. Pull it. Okay? This part you don't need.
If you don't have a knife or a hammer or something to get in there, you're still gonna come down the same place. Just use another conch shell. Crack right in here. It's a little bit messy. That's what it takes. You want that shell broken. Rinse it off. You can see right in here. You're loosening that piece of meat. So you have to get that cut open. You can see these guys are still alive, so he's hiding way up in there. Pry it out. There he goes.
There we go.
And there's the conch. That's what you're gonna eat. I'm gonna cut that Viagra right out of there. I ain't gonna eat that thing. I don't want it. No, thank you. That's the guts. It's the stuff you don't want to eat. And again, the pistol. I've eaten too many of those in my life to eat another one. I didn't want to eat this. I really didn't. It's really disgusting. So I'm gonna use this knife that's not quite as sharp to get the rest of it off. If they're alive, just kind of hit them a little bit, loosen them up. Just want to be able to get this thing loosened up. And all I'm doing now, I'll drop that knife so you can see I'm getting my fingers. Rinse it off. It's very slippery. Underneath this here, it just peels right off. And there's your meat. All this black stuff, you just want that to come off. I'm trying to get it all in one shot, but there's that. That's also stingray food. As you can see, we got a buddy right here in the water.
Jimmy filleted the tough-skinned triggerfish with his dive knife. As the fire crackled, the grill filled with seafood and the aroma mixed with salt air, a reward earned through effort and patience.
Perfect.
Lobster, triggerfish, and now conch.
Oh my
Wow.
We're spoiled.
Very spoiled.
Oh my God.
This is the best meal of the week so far.
Yep.
Good thing,
We do
man.
it at West End Water Spot.
And this is what we're pulling off the grill right there. Fresh lobster. It's as fresh as you're gonna get. Oh man, look at that. Very nice.
This is so good.
Very nice.
Oh, Kenneth, you're an amazing cook.
I tried.
So good. And while you're waiting for
In Bahamian tradition, conch is removed from its shell by striking a small hole near the spiral and slicing the muscle that anchors it. The technique keeps the meat whole and tender, making it perfect for raw conch salad, a coastal favorite throughout the islands. From reef to grill, every bite came from the same sea that challenged them. It's a perfect blend of work and reward. If you had one day on a tropical island, what would you catch and cook first? Off the coast of Florida, YouTuber Franklin from Raw to You Fishing teams up with Captain Cody of Real Guides TV for a mission unlike any other catching giant sea monsters to feed the predators waiting back home. Known for his wild fishing and exotic pet adventures, Franklin's day begins calm at sea, but the ocean is about to reveal something massive.
Look at that, guys. Woo! We already caught a bunch of fish. And if you guys look right here, we're just gonna open this up and we're gonna see all the different species that we caught. We dumped all the fish out and we caught this cool stone crab, this little spider crab, and a bunch of pinfish that would be perfect for monster fish. And now that we have as much bait as we'd ever need in this live well, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go out to the next spot of today's video.
The boat rocks gently over the reef as the crew pulls up the first trap crabs, pinfish, and baitfish swarm inside, snapping and thrashing. Everything seems routine until Cody feels a sudden violent strike. The rod bows deep, bending nearly in half. They hadn't even turned on the cameras yet. Moments later, the dark shape emerges from below. A black grouper, heavy and ancient, thrashes against the line. It's the kind of catch that commands silence, every tug a reminder of raw power lurking beneath the waves. The ocean, flat and blue, hides giants like this in its shadows.
Oh, let's go! Oh my gosh!
Guys, we haven't even really started the video and we've already caught a giant black grouper. And after putting our first sea monster in the icebox, this still wouldn't be enough to feed all of my giant pond monsters that live back at the Raw fam.
But this isn't the end. Using bigger fish as bait, they head toward deeper water, a sunken ship, and coral ridges crawling with predators. The air smells of salt and bait oil. Franklin drops his line and the reel starts screaming again. This time a red snapper bursts from the depths, its stomach distended by pressure, change a textbook case of barotrauma when the sudden rise forces gases to expand inside the fish.
Oh yeah, let's go. Look at that thing, guys. That right there is a giant red snapper, guys. You guys look right here. This is something very interesting. Because we're fishing in deep water, that's actually his stomach that's actually popping out like a tongue. And that's just pressure. We're gonna throw this guy inside of the fish box because this guy's coming back to the Raw fam to help feed some of my giant fish. Nice, let's go.
By sunset, the cooler is full. Back on land, Franklin fillets the grouper into thick slabs, fries some for himself, and saves the rest for his pets.
Now we're gonna turn this giant fish right here into like a little fish sandwich because I'm starving, guys. I went out fishing all day. So first up, we actually remove the skin off of the piece of fish. And when you're done with that, it should look something like this. Perfect. And next up, you're just gonna take your knife and cut giant pieces, kind of like that, sideways off of your fish. Work your way down the entire fish. And when you're done, you should be left with a bunch of beautiful chunks of fish just like this. But Rolfin, we're not done yet. Next, you're gonna take your chunks and you're gonna put them in flour, eggs, and then in breadcrumbs. And when you're done, it should look just like this. And we already have some oil hot and fresh right here. We're gonna open it up, just put our fish right in. Oh, look at that, perfect. So I threw in the rest of the giant grouper pieces to fry up. And once you're done, the fish should look just like that. We got out some bread, some cheese, and a little bit of lettuce, and it was ready to go. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. 25 out of 10. Doesn't get any fresher than that.
The feeding that follows is chaotic. Snapping turtles gar and red-tailed catfish devour the meat in a frenzy. Nature's balance on full display, one predator feeds another.
Look at him, Shadow's ready to go. Come on, Shadow. Just grab one of these giant strips. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Shadow, get back in your cage, buddy. And one by one, I fed all of the predators, and they absolutely devoured all of the snapper. We can feed all of the monster fish. And I'm gonna show you how fast a yellowtail just like this will get eaten at Monster Lake. Oh my God! I don't even know what that was. Yo, that could have taken my hand off. Big monster just came in. You ready? It's gonna happen. He's gonna go. Oh my gosh! Woo!
The black grouper isn't just massive, it's one of the reef's apex hunters, capable of swallowing prey nearly half its size. Their power comes from a vacuum-like strike pulling fish inward faster than the human eye can react. Strength, precision, and patience define this creature. From ocean depths to backyard ponds, Franklin closes the cycle of predator and prey. But watching those jaws tear through flesh raises a chilling question. When you feed monsters long enough, who really becomes the hunter? Subscribe now to Catch and Cook Survival for more real encounters, wild hunts, and stories where nature decides who eats and who gets eaten. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, YouTuber Joe Weller and his friend Elliot begin a 9-day survival challenge. No technology, no medical support, and no way back once they enter. Their only allies are 2 Makushi tribesmen who know this land better than anyone. Surrounded by jaguars, caimans, and anaconda, they step into one of Earth's most dangerous ecosystems to test what survival really means. The heat was relentless, over 33 degrees, humidity thick as mist. Their first task was simple but urgent: build shelter before dark. With branches, vines, and palm leaves, they constructed a basic lean-to, then started a small fire to keep predators away. As night fell, movement near the camp triggered their motion camera, a shadow of an animal, possibly jaguar prey, lurking nearby.
Alright, so nighttime has fallen. Can't help but think about obviously what could be around us, what comes out at this time. We've set up a camera to watch at night that is triggered by movement. It looks so claustrophobic in there.
It is.
By morning, insect bites covered their skin. Water was scarce, forcing them to drink from a stagnant pool, a desperate choice in a place filled with bacteria. Food was next. They searched the forest floor and found fruits, bananas, citrus, and coconuts, but nothing substantial. Soon after, they discovered fresh jaguar tracks, a reminder they weren't alone. Instinct kicked in. They crafted bows and arrows for protection.
Is that recent?
Yeah, maybe yesterday.
Yesterday, could have been today.
You don't see the flowers drop on it, no?
Oh yeah, there's not really any flowers on it or anything. So that is fresh. Immediately, we crack on with making bows and arrows for defense purposes, but also to hunt food.
I'm looking at it like, what am I doing wrong?
So Jellyfips has had to start again. How's it going, mate? It's lethal!
There we go. There we go. See, now we've got a little barb there. The bottom one's going to become a barb as well.
Cool.
And that means that it can't come out.
On the third day, they ventured deeper, guided by the Makushi. The tribe offered shelter and shared their fermented cassava drink, a rare glimpse of native Amazon life. When heavy rain hit, rivers turned muddy and undrinkable, and their only satellite phone began to fail. Survival now depended on the tribe's help.
Let's go. Before embarking on our journey, we've been invited to try the substance that we helped to prepare yesterday.
Oh my god, it's furry.
Do I just eat it directly?
Yeah, just grab a bit, buddy.
Okay. Put it in the
Go on, hands into the ecosystem.
Give one thing to sample.
Go on, buddy, put it in your mouth.
It's really good. It's really good. Don't be rude now. It's banging. It's good. It's good. Everyone's watching that.
Why are they laughing? I'm still having fun, mate. Oh, look at them little moles.
By day 7, they reached a river camp near Cayman territory. At night, glowing eyes lined the shore. They tried fishing using beef as bait and instead caught a red-bellied piranha, small but enough to keep them going.
Oh my days, they are no joke. Oh, they would shred you to pieces.
That's nuts.
Shit.
Oh, who's in a pineapple?
That night, the jungle fell silent, too silent. The fire burned low, its light flickering against the water's edge. What they didn't know was that a caiman larger than anything they'd seen had crawled up from the river. Drawn by the scent of fish, it moved quietly, fed on the discarded fish remains. Just meters away, Joe and Elliot slept unaware that a predator capable of killing in one strike was within reach. Only then did they realize during the night they hadn't been alone.
Alright, so we believe a massive caiman crocodile has just eaten all the bait and we are standing next to where that was. We are hoping that it doesn't now think we are the next bait.
When the morning came, they discovered caiman eggs and tried cooking them only to find decayed embryos inside. Hunger made them reckless, exhaustion made them silent. 9 days later, when Chief returned with the boat, they had lost weight, sleep, and fear, but gained respect for those who call this jungle home. In dense rainforest, survival, stagnant water can be deadly. Locals often dig small trenches to collect fresh rain runoff instead. It's cleaner and safer than still ponds. Simple techniques like this often make the difference between lasting a few days or lasting at all. 9 days in the Amazon prove that nature doesn't forgive mistakes, it only teaches through hardship. Would you have stayed in the jungle knowing predators watched from the dark? From stormy seas to jungle nights, these explorers prove that survival isn't about strength, it's about adaptation. Every cast, every dive, every fire lit in the dark tells one story nature always gives, but it also takes. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Catch and Cook Survival, where the wild always comes with a price.